Oh, good morning, good afternoon, buenos dias, bon dia. We are here today with Caterina, the Director of Sales of Monaci della Terre Nere in Sicily. So, Caterina, can you tell us more about your beautiful hotel and the latest news? Your screen is yours.
Love to. Thank you. So, Monaci delle Terre is the first luxury eco-bio resort in Sicily because our approach to hospitality is completely brand new for the region. We were the pioneers, and now quite a few hotels follow the same way to a conscious traveling, which still offers guests the most luxury experience. And of course, here in our little piece of paradise, Mount Etna meets the timeless charm of Taormina. I will tell you a little bit more about the location. So we're just halfway between Taormina and Catania, so in a really strategic position. Catania Airport is 45 minutes drive away, and Catania Taormina are both half an hour away by car. And from this year, we have this exciting news that we have a complimentary shuttle service to Taormina twice a day. Which brings us even closer to this beautiful, charming location. So as I was saying, all the resort is easily reachable by car, so the guests can have a private outdoor free parking for all the guests. We have also the valet service, of course, and all villas on the estate have private parking as well. We can also arrange the helicopter transfer from Catania, Palermo, Aeolian Islands, and all the important locations around the island, and even to the mainland of Italy. So golf cars are used to transport guests all around the estate because we have a very big estate. We have 25 hectares. So our relais is located by the citrus trees, olive trees, the garden, beautiful and peaceful location, and of course the vineyards, which where we produce our own wines. So here is a photo with the swimming pool and the main villa, which is actually which also has some actually exciting news for this year because we will be opening a new concept restaurant guided by a Michelin starred chef. Onofrio Pagnotta. So from this year, he's joining the team, and we're very excited about this news because we're sure that our gastronomic offering will be just as wonderful as ever. And on the higher floor, we have the restaurant Locanda, and also our convivium bar is part of the main villa. All around us, there are the vineyards, there is the beautiful Sicilian countryside, only half an hour drive from Taormina, with the views over the volcanic landscape, but also over the sea, because we're in a very privileged location, 500 meters above the sea level. So the whole coast can be seen from here. And we are surrounded by an extensive 62-acre country estate with organic grapevines, native fruit orchards, and an abundant kitchen garden. So in our vineyards, we produce our own wines, which our sommeliers love to offer our guests during our wine tastings. And of course, harvest is a great experience for the guests as well to participate in. A few facts and figures from this year: we have 20 four-room suites and villas. Seven of them have private pools, and they are private villas with pools. Then, in terms of the facilities, we have Locanda restaurant, a new concept restaurant which will be presented shortly. Lucia, which is an outdoors restaurant by the pool for lunch. Then we have Orto dei Monaci, which is used for breakfast, and Convivium Bar and Dalma's Bar, which are both concept bars. So we produce our distillates from scratch using our own ingredients from the garden. And so it is quite a unique approach to cocktails making, of course. Of course, outdoor Sicilian infinity pool. Then we have the wellness corner. We have bikes both for our guests to use, and we can hire some specific models if we have a request. Free Wi-Fi, room service, all the normal facilities for a luxury resort, and the gym, of course. So as you can see, the sea views are one of our strengths because all around the estate you will find these beautiful sea views. This, for example, is the Monaci pool villa, one of the most panoramic rooms on the estate. Our unique features and selling points are a spectacular location on foothills of Mount Etna with sea views. The place is full of history. The main villa comes from the 18th century, and we are surrounded by Etna lava terraces, which come from the 16th century, and they were carefully recovered by our farmers team and by our staff during the creation of the hotel, because when the owner came across the place, of course, it was not in the conditions that, as you see today. So it took a lot of work, and we're very proud of what we managed to recover. Then we have the private villas, which offer complete privacy, so the guests can enjoy the intimacy of the beautiful nature surrounding us, the private pool, and the beautiful facilities of the room. Then 60 acres estate with tranquil gardens, organic farm, vineyards, and orchards, which I already mentioned. We are built on the principles of sustainability and slow food, so our offering in the restaurant is also quite unique. And of course, it is the perfect base to explore Etna by hiking, horse riding, or by helicopter. We're also within an easy reach from Taormina, Catania, and the whole eastern coast of Sicily. The last point is surely something you have to leave, actually. Dominic has been with us, so she has experienced this beautiful new concept of luxury, the luxury of time. We like our guests to enjoy the possibility to come back to their roots, to unplug, to relax, and just be there themselves while they are in this beautiful place. The breakfast is absolutely organic. It comes from our own gardens. It is served in Pigneta, which is our outdoors location for the breakfast, in the cooler season in Orto dei Monaci, which also has a beautiful sea view. And of course, it can be served in private villas, as you can see in this photo here. Then the cuisine is slow food based on seasonal products and Sicilian origins, which are the cornerstones of our cuisine. We like to offer our guests a possibility to have lunch or dine with the sea view, or in the winter in the cozy fireside dining rooms. And all the ingredients are fresh from our own farm. We have more than 1 hectare of farm, so all of the products which we can grow, we grow inside the estate. Everything that comes from outside of the estate is always local Sicilian and also seasonal. So it is a possibility for the guests to try a healthy, refined take on the Sicilian culinary traditions with ingredients coming from mostly 0 kilometers, so very, very close by. And of course, a curated wine list is something to mention because we have more than 5,000 bottles in the wine cellar, Cantico, which you will see a little bit later in the photos. So this is just one of the dishes, and of course the restaurant Locanda Nerello, which you can see is very cozy, very home style, and yet it offers very refined cuisine. This is Lucia, which also has a beautiful view over the sea, and it is where we serve lunch by the pool. Convivium Bar is our main bar, the concept bar, where we produce the cocktails from scratch, and our guests can actually learn that during the cocktails masterclass ritual. So they can actually experience the whole process from collecting the herbs and ingredients of the cocktails to producing distillates and then making their own cocktails with those. Cantico is our wine cellar, and it is one of the latest additions. It was just created 2 years ago, applying the sustainable principles of bioarchitecture. And it is actually built in an old, in antique cistern, where the water was gathered once. So it is really an example of the excellent bioarchitecture. In terms of rooms and accommodation, we start with deluxe rooms, which are around 30 square meters, very comfortable, offering all the hotel facilities which you would expect from the five-star hotel. So you can see there is plenty of space. Our rooms are very, very spacious, and normally they have as much space outdoors as they have indoors. This is one of the suites, which is very, very unique. It is a Manirala suite, where once the wine was made, you can actually see the ancient winemaking facility here. And other suites can be either more modern or have also antique features like lava stone walls. All of them have wooden beams. So we always apply the principles of bioarchitecture, trying to keep as much as possible intact and adding just a few touches with the modern art from the private art collection of the woman. Then this is one of the signature suites, which is more modern. As you can see, all of our suites are different from each other. There are ones which are much more historic and unique. There are some which are much more modern. So whenever you have guests who have any special preferences, just let us know, and we'll make sure to assign the right room for them. Our pool villas is a great suggestion for couples looking for privacy or families looking for a private pool, because they are standalone buildings, so they have a completely private garden with a private pool and beautiful features indoors. For example, this one is historic from the 16th century, but we also have some much more modern ones. So even there, whenever you have preferences from your guests, just let us know and we'll make sure to assign the correct room. This is one of the pool villas, for example, which is called Equilibrato. As you can see, it is a little bit more modern than the other one we have seen in the photo before. Then we have the pool suites, which are located in the same buildings as the signature suites and some other rooms. They still have a private pool, which is assigned only for this room. And they are very, very spacious, from 87 square meters up to 120. Our Monaci pool villa is the most panoramic room type we have. So it is the only it is our signature villa with the most splendid view of Monaci, 360 degrees. From this side, you see the vineyards. From the other side, as we have seen before in the photo, beautiful sea views as well. And this is some of the villas are also composed villas. So whenever you have families traveling together, multi-generational families, or a few couples traveling together, just let us know and we can suggest the right villa for them, because we have the 3-bedroom villa, the 4-bedroom villa, the 2-bedroom villa, and all of these three have the private pools. And then we have the 5-bedroom villa, which is very, very historic with the ancient wine press indoors. This is the pool of the 3-bedroom villa, the biggest one in on the estate, from the private pools, of course. And of course, we are very happy to discuss any events that you might want to arrange, because we have weddings, we have corporate events, we have all the different markets from this point of view. And we'll have to tailor make each event to meet the preferences of the guests perfectly. So we choose different locations for each part of the event. Of course, there are beautiful views over the volcano and over the sea, which create a beautiful backdrop for any special occasion that you have. And the most important point is that the whole property can be privatized, including all the 24, 25 rooms. You can, your guests can actually take the whole property in their exclusive use. And our experiences is also something to mention. We have plenty of different offerings for the guests because a stay at Monaci is never actually complete if you do not try any of the experiences. Because during the experiences, we have a chance to explain our guests the philosophy, the approach to the hospitality, and the unique features of our beautiful resort. For example, during the wine tastings, the guests visit our vineyards. So we always include a little outdoors experience in the main experience. Like that, they can enjoy the whole estate. And so they have a chance to visit our vineyards during the wine tastings. Then they try 5 different types of wines and they visit our wine cellar and they talk to our sommelier who are very knowledgeable about the history of the winemaking. Etna is one of the top regions here in Italy in the winemaking, so they always have plenty of news and traditions to share. Then we can arrange wine tours also outside of the location for the wine lovers if they have any specific wine cellar they want to visit. Then we do the botanical visits, which are also actually complimentary for our guests, so they can enjoy the estate and learn a little bit new about the plants and fruit trees, which are very, very unique. The cooking experience includes also collecting the ingredients, which can be eggs or the vegetables from our farm. And then they make pasta from scratch with our chef, which is a very fun experience. And it can be also offered to the families as a family cooking class. Then we have the mixology ritual, always with the same approach. So they collect the ingredients, they make the whole cocktails from scratch. And then we have the helicopter tours, all of the wellness treatments, which can also be arranged in villas, which is actually unique and comfortable for you guests. Then the horseback ridings, private yoga classes, jeep tours, hiking, trekking, e-bikes tours, private boat trips, and our private dinners, because we have plenty of different locations where we can offer a private dinner to your guests. For example, in the wine cellar or in the aromatic herbs garden. So thank you very much for your attention. I really hope that we'll have a chance to welcome you or your guests soon at Monaci delle Terre. My name is Caterina, and I will be always your first point of contact. So if you have any requests for your guests, just let me know. I will be very, very pleased to answer you.
Thank you very much, Katerina, for this well-detailed presentation. Huh?
Thank
And
you.
I love it so much. I don't know if you were asking me what's your best asset. I don't know. I don't know. And you mentioned that the food, you have a Michelin star chef coming up. How can it be better than the food I already tasted? You know? And then having breakfast, I was looking at the above my head these fruit trees, which look like blackberries. I never seen blackberries on a tree. You have 150 type of fruit trees. This is incredible. The accommodation, the food, the staff, the service.
Educational for the guests because when
Yeah,
they come actually there is plenty of fruit types they have never tried before
yeah.
and they ask us about it and it is always such a great pleasure to share because it was a big fruit of research and recovery of the antique species of fruit trees, so it is great that now we can share them with our guests.
And a small detail like your cocktail list. You mentioned that you go throughout Italy, but it's incredible the cocktail and the names of the cocktails, and they're all from scratch. And those are not cocktails that you've seen before. None of them. None of them remind you something else. So you have so much to offer. That's all I can say. So
Thank you so
voilà.
much.
Huh? So let's see if we have any question or anything. Alors, Eloise wants to know when is the harvest season?
The harvest season is between the end of September, October. It depends a little bit on the season and how the weather is, but it is always in autumn. So let's say early autumn.
Mhm. Alors, Robert, you said, wow, absolutely spectacular. Thank you for sharing this jewel of Sicily. Katy, will the pool and the summer terraces be open in April?
Absolutely. All of our pools are open whenever the weather allows us.
Mhm.
For the private pools, they can also be heated. So if you choose one of our pool villas, it will be a great addition for your guests to enjoy the private pool, even if the weather is a little bit cool.
Voilà, Eloise, you said very informative. Thank you for the lovely presentation. Robert, is your restaurant and various on property experiences available to guests staying off-site? Ah,
Absolutely, yes. You can just reach out to our guest experience manager, and he will be pleased to create a personalized program for your guests.
okay, perfect. Huh? So even if they're not staying at the hotel, they can come
Excellent.
and enjoy your beautiful restaurants and the venue. All right, I do not see any other questions. So yeah, we of you are part of many affiliation, and then if the hotel is not part of your agency affiliation, you have the Dominique de Bay amenities, and then you also offer extra commission as well. Huh? Voilà. So a beautiful product, and think of it. And the big asset this year is your complimentary shuttle to Taormina. Huh? Your proximity is amazing, and you don't have to be in the busyness of Taormina, but you don't miss it. It's only 30 minutes ride and twice a day complimentary. So thank you. Thank you, Katarina. Thank you, everyone. I know
Thank
you will
you
be
very
sending.
much. It was a pleasure meeting all of these agents. I can recognize some of the names, so it is always a pleasure to meet them. If you have any requests for us, just let us know, and we'll be very pleased to tailor make the stay for your guests.
And Katarina will be sending you the recording and the presentation, and you will have her contact. Huh? All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Katarina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.